Hey guys, and we're back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive in. I don't know how this phone storage is. Somebody lied about somebody getting a harvest. It was a trap. I don't know how this phone storage gonna do. So we're gonna hurry up. Somebody was dancing with, somebody was having a good time with, they not helping them. So what's going on, Holy Spirit? We'll be talking about more lies is exposed. We got combination in the reverse. Somebody can't combine something to be eaten. They can't poison somebody. They still trying to get this fertility. They still trying to make something grow, and they in grief. Or they trying to make something grow by putting me in grief. They trying to combine some type of toxins. The children of the night. Somebody is obsessed with this. Obsessed with coming together, trying to figure out how to poison me, how to make me toxic, how to make me low vibrational. Obsession. Dial it down. Hype usually leads to disappointment. The children of the night, they need to dial it down. Hype usually leads to disappointment. And they still chose to make it a night that they would always remember. These children of the night, they should have dialed it down, but instead, they made it a night that they would always remember. The energy is coming to you. Stay open to new ideas. So the energy is coming to somebody, whatever they whipped up, or whatever they was obsessed with doing, that energy is coming back to them, and they are trying to stay open to new ideas. Then we got combination in the reverse. Be afraid, be very afraid. Ooh-wee, that's why. I'm cracking up. They afraid of their energy coming back to them. They should have dialed it down. Hype usually leads to disappointment. Look, and I was just looking at this deck up here, and it's this mature man. Look who I cracked the deck on. This the old dirty bastard, the hired lover. He's surprised a karmic femme was in cahoots. And that he's surprised to find out that this karmic femme that he was in cahoots with is not a rising star. And that the Ice King, he's sick. He's sick about it. He finding out that I'm the abundance and that she's the big fat fake phony. Remember, she said, I don't know who this is. Let's see. He didn't know that he would be in danger. He didn't know that she wasn't divine. I'm cracking up. Wowzers. Oh, sucks to be you. Didn't I say this was the old dirty bastard? Didn't I say this was the hired lover? Yep, that's that dirty ass Aquarius. That's him. He figuring out he picked the copycat. Ancestors rocking his shit. Or his ancestors told him and he didn't listen. Obsession, dial it down. Hype usually leads to disappointment. He wasn't able to control something. Something is out of control. He's out of control, obsessed, trying to bind me and give me this attachment. But here I am, not going crazy, not unstable, and he didn't know that. He didn't know something wasn't somebody's destiny, that he was in, that she, who he chose to be in a relationship with, wasn't his part of his destiny, or that he wouldn't be able to blow her up off of mine. The fuck? Somebody went through a transformation, or I did. I went through a transformation after this relationship. I went through a transformation, a death and a rebirth. That's why I get this upgrade, and somebody is shocked. That's unexpected, that my access ain't blocked. Somebody is not a boss. They thought they was going to have a new beginning, and they can't even do divination no more. This backwards ass rich guy. They was obsessed with gaining control, and it's a no. Now everything is out of control. Because I'm still at peace. Somebody that's obsessed with me is not in control of my peace. A karmic feminine? Who's this karmic feminine? She wanted a love offer and nothing changed. So this is the pick-me asshole that this crazy ex-lover worked with. So y'all know that story. Yeah, this hoe was sent to be the evil eye to who I was with because she wanted it to change so that he would pick her, and it's a no. Nothing changed. Nobody believe in her lies no more, that I stole her man. Right. So somebody can't control something. Something is out of control because I'm still at peace. They was trying to control my peace, and it was never theirs to take. It was never up for grabs. This karmic thing. She was lusting after being able to get a love offer from my soulmate, from my twin flame, from my soul contract. Yeah, it's not hers. It was never fated for you. It was never your future. It's not your good karma. lust. Well, she was lusting after being a rich girl. So she wanted to be with this guy, this rich guy, because she wanted to be seen as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. 5:15 on the... Look, this was her bright idea. She thought she was being creative, working with this crazy pedo to try and steal. This guy, she thought it was a bright idea on how to get my twin flame by working with my catalyst one. And I ended up choosing to love myself. She thought that I was going to be karmic over him because she was jealous and envious. That's the only way she would have been able to steal, if he would have been able to lower my vibration. But I ended up healing instead and dropping him like the bad habit he was. They wasn't expecting for me to listen to my spirit team. Now they finding out that I'm not demonic, I'm not toxic, I'm not low vibrational. I don't have any bad habits. That's the only way that he would have been able to attach these demons to me to lower my vibration. They're finding out that I'm the leader and I'm the only one asserting domination over this bitch. And that this person is the one that was obsessed. Who's this rich girl? It's game over with this weird ass competition that she was in with me that I didn't even know I was in and still won. And the voodoo that she did is returning back to her dirty, retarded ass. Nobody believe in her lies no more. That's the voodoo that returning back to her. Everything she said about me is returning back, aka meaning people are seeing that that's the truth about her and that she was just projecting. Who's this rich girl here? Somebody was lusting after a rich girl. She mad. Somebody mad about a message of concern about some unexpected money. A rich girl, this girl is mad. That's a message of concern. She getting a message of concern about some money. She mad. Whatever this message is, got her hot 99. She was in cahoots. And now she not to be trusted. People don't trust her no more because they finding out that she was a part of all these people that worked together to take me out. And thought that they was each going to break up and break off a piece of me and share it amongst themselves. What's the mad message about this money? An Ice King. What's the message about this money? An Ice King right now. What's going on with this Ice King right now? He guarded to a Leo. So this is the person that, this is the crazy stalker nigga. He the Ice King. He guarded to a Leo, which would be AKA Brandon, cousin Brandon. They work together. Remember, they booty bumping best friends. I guess they guarded to each other now for some odd reason. Or this could be any Leo, okay? What's going on right now for this Ice King? He can't emotionally manipulate nobody. He can't emotionally manipulate nobody to help him, to get no money from him, to help him with his bright idea. I'm cracking the fuck up. Or he wish he never emotionally manipulated me because of my creativity, because of my bright idea exposed that they was all invested in being narcissists to me. A Cancer was sending me the evil eye and nothing changed. Because I chose to love myself. I didn't pick this old dirty bastard. I picked myself. What's the message about this money? They finding out somebody mad about a message about some money. This Ice King right now. That's how he know he ain't going to be able to emotionally manipulate me. He's still trying to get in this relationship with me so he can get the upgrade. So he can get a part of this money. What's the message about this money? Somebody is confused. He wouldn't have never traveled if he knew he would have been the one struggling if he took this job. What's the confusion? Yeah, it's game over. Somebody is confused how things are ending with them doing this energy work and being in competition, secret competition with me. What's the confusion? What's the illusion? He confused about an illusion that these people spun, that I would stay in a relationship with him if he treated me like this, and that he would be able to buy me. And that's how he would get his transformation. He's shocked that the voodoo is returning back to him. What's the relationship? I'm not a Jezebel. Exactly. Remember, they told him that I was a Jezebel, that I was a gold digger, that I only like men for their money and what they can do for me, and that I be selling ass as a part-time job, and that's how I get my stability. A backwards ass Virgo. He can't control something that's out of control for a backwards ass Virgo. They ain't able to abuse me because I'm not into third parties. You're not finna make me the other woman. I'm nobody's second choice. If I ain't the only one, yeah, this karmic masculine. I left his ass. That's why I left his ass. And no, you cannot balance something back out because I know you just glamored yourself in order to get me to be with you. Or he finding out that this Leo glamored him with these lies. He finding out that I'm genuine and authentic. This Leo glamored him. The children of the night, yeah. He didn't know. He didn't tell him my spiritual rank. Remember, he didn't know that I was an earth angel starseed. Children of the night, before he decided to jump on the hate train, the come get Daisy hate train. Make it a night to remember. He was obsessed with making it a night to remember. He was obsessed with doing this voodoo. He finding out that I'm genuine and authentic. I was with him. Remember, they told him it was a love spell that I did on him in order to get him to like me. He finding out that I was actually real to him, and that's why he can't abuse me. They made it a night to always remember. Remember, he was impersonating my divine masculine. He impersonates a divine masculine. You think he's a good guy. You think he has his life together. You think he's mature. You think he's a good person. No, he's an impersonator. He made it a night that he would always remember, choosing to be my op, and he chose to be my op and wasn't able to bring me destruction. He finding out why he wasn't able to bring me destruction. They made it a night that they would always remember. Somebody was committed. He wasn't able to bring destruction to me getting married. Remember, they paid him to infect me with HIV/AIDS. And he chose to be my op. And he was supposed to put me through destruction, give me the disease, and then nobody would want to marry me. And it's giving no. What's the commitment? Bring destruction to my commitment. Yeah, exactly. He shouldn't have never trusted the lies. He shouldn't have never trusted that these people was telling him the truth. He should have never trusted that. Yeah, he didn't know. Oh, well, that's too bad. Trusted. Yeah, they covered it up. It was an illusion. It was an illusion. What's the illusion? That this community spun, aka the secret society family behind the scenes. Right. Community. Me. They knew I was divine and they lied to him and told him that I was a Jezebel. Yep. Didn't I just say they lied to him? They lied and slandered and defamed my character to him. Well, and this goofy mofo thought his shit was gonna grow. Didn't I just say he the impersonator? They lied and said that I was an impersonator. He like, oh, that's right in my alley. I'll be able to steal her shit because she's doing magic just like me. Now he finding out that I'm genuine and authentic and that these people did a love spell on him. He didn't know that they was the lies was the love spell. You have got to be quicker than that. And he thought by betraying me and working with these people that he was gonna win exactly what he would have got, if not tenfold what he would have got from just fucking with me. The energy is coming to you. Stay open to new ideas. Now he know all this voodoo that he did on me is returning back to him. He trying to run. He didn't know that I would leave him if he tried to make me an option. Now the energy is returning back to him. He trying to stay open to new ideas because he can't abuse me. Remember, he can't get back in a relationship with me. Yeah, nobody believing his lies no more. I not in believing his lies no more. And he's sick about it. He's sick. He can't copycat me. He can't get... The only way he can copycat me, like I just said, is if he can get me back in a relationship, and it's a no. He wasn't expecting to be exposed on the internet. He thought I was going to be addicted to him. At least that's what this backwards ass family said. They didn't tell him who I was, once again. Period. It was a lie that they would be able to give me an attachment, that he would be able to turn me karmic, that he would be able to make me see life in a negative light, and that he would be able to have me to have bad habits and addictions. It was a lie. He finding out. Fertility. He finding this out right now. He must be watching this Ice King right now. He finding out about some money and he guarded. Who's this Ice King? A divine masculine. He mad. He not winning. He was being lustful and thought that he was going to get an upgrade. This Ice King is mad at my optimism and at the fact that I'm an angel and I'm still spiritually guiding people. Somebody lied to this divine masculine. Or they lied to a authority figure. Or they lied and said that he would be stable if he could do this to me. And he's finding out he's not going to be able to abuse me. And he mad. Who's this divine masculine? Somebody I don't fuck with. Or this Ice King. He's a karmic masculine. That's why I don't fuck with him. He worked with these raggedy ass parents to break my heart. They told him to play nice guy and get the job done. What's this money here? Right now, people is finding out that he was paid to work with the parents we just seen, that he was paid to be my lover so that he could steal from me. Now people is moving on from him. They're guarded to him. Or they're finding out this is why I'm guarded. They're under judgment. They was trying to thief something out the courthouse. Now people is moving on from working with these people because they finding out who I am. Guarded, safe, secure. Period. He finding out that my shit is guarded. He was supposed to get money from being a thief, and I ended up moving on from him and calling judgment on that ass. What's the courthouse? Somebody is conflicted that they can't balance something out. They mad as fuck. Courthouse. Death magic. I call judgment on him for doing death magic on me. Abundance. He tried to bring endings to my abundance by projecting on me, by lying and slandering and defaming my character. She's a whore. She burned me. She was cheating on me. We had a baby and she left me, and she won't let me see the baby. All that spell work is returning back to them because you can't put your karma on me. I don't have any bad karma to pay. That was somebody's job. He was employed by people that's not even my soulmate, or he was paid to turn down our soulmate contract and sell his soul or whatever, or he forfeited his contract when he took this job, thinking his shit was gonna grow if he can trap me. He can't balance something out with me, so that's how he know he going to jail. He need my protection. Remember, he know he going to jail. He got knowledge that he going to jail. He didn't know that he wouldn't be able to balance something out with me. Remember, he thought that I was going to come back. These people told him that I was going to come back, that he was going to be able to do this to me, and that I was going to stick around. And then he was already doing the isolation spells and the come to me spells and the think of only me and only have sex with me spells. And he thought that shit was going to work. Now he's afraid. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Be afraid. Exactly. Because you going to jail. Be afraid. Be very afraid. And he mad as fuck, okay? Do you hear me? Hot 1099, okay? Mad as fuck. He going to jail for sending me the evil eye. He in spiritual jail for sending me the evil eye. This backwards ass Aquarius, exactly. He was intractable, contrary, preserved, unpredictable, unemotional, and detached. This backwards ass Aquarius, this hired lover. He not somebody not surprised. What they not surprised about? They not surprised that they ain't able to put their karma on me because I love myself. They not surprised at a gift or at the fact that he took a gift, or he the one spreading around this gift. People don't trust him. He going to jail. I'm not the one who got the package. He wanted me trapped, acting like I'm the one who gave it to everybody, and people are finding out that that's not true. Trusted in the reverse. He shouldn't have never trusted that they would be able to change me and that I wouldn't be able to adjust or adapt. That was a lie. And that they would be able to get this abundance from taking me out, and that I wouldn't move into alignment. They ain't getting this come up. They mask is ripped off. Remember, I was never being fake. He was posing as a fake ass nice guy in order to break my heart. That's what him and these parents, that's the deal that they whipped up for him to be karmic to me. And this Leo. So this must be Aunt Doris, Uncle Glenn, and then Dicko Brandon. And here go his booty bumping best friend. This hired lover that they played, that they paid to play nice guy, knowing damn well he was karmic as fuck, paid to be karmic and low vibrational to me and not treat me right, so that they would be able to lower my vibration, so that the spell would work, so the spell work will work, so that they would be able to steal this abundance, my abundance pack, my destiny. They wasn't expecting for me to block him. They had no access to block my access. They can't block me. I'm not blocked. These ops. Somebody was an op because he was paid to be so. That's why I'm guarded to this person. That's why he can't get back in a relationship with me. A Libra. And I'm standing on it. Diplomatic, romantic, urbane, charming, easygoing, sociable, idealistic, and peaceable. Somebody didn't know that. Who didn't know that about the Libra? He didn't know that he wouldn't be able to balance something out. He didn't know his ancestors wouldn't be protecting him if he worked with this witchy sister and signed this contract or agreed to do this with me. He thought that he was going to be the leader. He thought he was going to be a boss. All my life I had to fight head ass. Now somebody is confused about some money and how they ain't able to give me no karma, or how I don't got no karma and how I'm still achieving my goals. What's up with this witchy sister? She is a part of this community to come for me. Or she got this community together. They said I was a witchy sister, and now they finding out that I'm a divine feminine. Witchy sister? Somebody stalking, spying on the beta. Who's stalking? Who's stalking? Invading my privacy because they was doing rituals. Who's stalking? This leader. He obsessed with stalking me. Him and this witchy sister. He thought this witch, oh my gosh. Remember in the beginning, they thought they picked the wrong one. They thought this witchy sister was the divine being, because she was a part of the same community as him, the same secret society. Oh my gosh. He was supposed to be stalking me, and he became obsessed. I'm cracking up. Look, obsessed, this devil. What's wrong? With the earth. I'm the earth sign and the earth angel. The fuck? That's why I was forbidden. It was forbidden for him to celebrate with him. It was all a dream. And he was hungry as fuck. So he chose this witchy sister because they was a part of the same community, and he didn't have to do as much to be with her, pretty much. And he thought that, remember, she was doing love spells on him. Ooh, my good gracious, this is crazy work. He didn't know. That's what he just keeps saying. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Take me back. I didn't know. I don't care. Contracts, commitment, obligation, agreement to do love spells. He was committed to doing love spells, or she was committed to doing love spells on him, and they still ain't able to manifest something because I'm still, ooh, this who he finding out was doing love spells on him. Ooh, in order to get him to abandon me and to see her like she was me. Ooh-wee. Hello, what's the communication? That I'm guarded. Somebody is talking about how somebody is guarded because somebody not a boss. Boss in the reverse. This rich girl. Somebody is talking about how I'm guarded to these fools and how they not really bosses. Who is this? Oh, this rich girl. This to pick me. So people was listening. People watching it. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Do You Believe in Magic Storytime. Now streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and occasionally on TikTok. So people is talking. They watching and they talking. And they finding out, or they putting up guards to these people because they finding out that they not really bosses for real. Remember, I just posted that episode. It was they used to get it back in the day, and now they finding out that they just bossed up thieves. I think that was the name of the message. They finding out that these people is not really bosses. They're fucking thieves. And they go around stealing people's destinies and shit. And they talking about this rich girl. That's the lies that she was telling, and nobody believing them no more. Who's this rich girl? She going to jail. She trapped. She in spiritual jail right now. Because I was protected from her spell work. When I put up boundaries to somebody, is why I'm achieving my goals and why I'm unbothered. She wanted me trapped, this rich girl. And I ended up putting boundaries up and still achieving my goals and being unbothered with this hired lover that they all worked with. She is not happy. Who's this rich girl? The chaos magic is returning back to her. Who's this rich girl? She the source of something, or she wanted to be. She's sick. She the source of a sickness, and she wasn't concerned about a love offer. What's the source here? Ooh, didn't I just say that? And it came out. Ooh, she the source of a sickness. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is this cousin Cam baby mom? Is this Shaquela? Ooh, she the source of some sickness, of a health concern. Or she the source of this plan, and she's sick about it. Her and her baby dad, they know now that people know that they be doing candle magic, hexing people love, life, and their finances. And a backwards ass Virgo wasn't able to control something, a divine being, somebody not divine. They got a reading. They bribed somebody to do a reading for them on the Taurus. And they told them that I'm standing in my power. And they had them confused. They didn't know that I was a starseed. They can't run, avoid, or escape what they did. And they won't be getting no victory from projecting. They wasn't able to bring me endings with this death magic that they did. With this impersonator. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. This rich girl was working. This must be them. This must be the Pisces, cousin Cam. And this is Shaquila, this rich girl. They finding out that he was in jail. Or she thought that he would be able to protect her. And that she would be able to achieve this goal. That's why she been unbothered this whole time. Ooh-wee. With a love offer. And remember it came out the other day that the crazy stalker nigga was sleeping with somebody, girl. Ooh, let me find out. What's the achievement? Achievement was covered up, or the fact that they would be able to achieve this was an illusion. Ooh-wee, because I'm independent and too intelligent for any spell work, black magic, hexes, or curses to work on me, thanks to my gifts. Ooh-wee. What's the imprisonment? High honor. She thought that she would be protected by this person in jail. Remember, they high honor, right? A lot of people jumping ship because they wasn't able to bring me destruction. A Cancer know I'm a role model, and she chose to be a narcissist to me, trying to be toxic. She poisoned me and was hoping that this person could play mind games with me and make me feel abandoned so that they could all level up. And here I am, not losing it and having a new beginning. Or I didn't lose it about a child. Somebody can't do divinations no more. A backwards ass rich guy. What's the high honor? Healing. Somebody going to jail because I'm of high honor and I'm a healer, or this person in jail knew this. They knew I had spiritual gifts. They knew something was not their destiny. That's why it's an ending to this weird ass competition, because he already knew this and he tried to backdoor me a million and a trillion gazillion times, trying to steal what's mine. A backwards ass Gemini on the board now. She fighting with a twin flame. What's the protection? I was protected from this lust monkey, from this lust demon, from this entity attachment. Remember, they wanted me to attach the entity of Jezebel to me in order to achieve their goal. What's the unbothered? Unbothered. I'm unbothered because they can't bring me legal issues. Remember, I don't have it. I was protected from it. What's the health concern? Somebody is the source of this health concern. Somebody is a lie. They the source of this health concern. They a lie. This karmic feminine. Let me find out. It's this rich girl. She the source of this illness. She crazy. I'm not. Who's this karmic femme? A op? Karmic femme? Or somebody lied about me being karmic. Somebody lied about me being karmic. I'm not a Jezebel. That's why they was. Didn't I just say this? Now the cards is just repeating themselves. Oh my good gracious. A backwards ass Gemini. That's who this rich girl is. That's who's sick. Who's sick? Who's sick? Not me. Remember, she worked with this Pisces. She under judgment for journeying. This is the pick me. Okay, so this ain't, or it could. They all had the same agenda. So even though it's only one card, it could be multiple people of the same. So it's both of them. It's both of their asses. The fuck? They all under judgment for journeying with this dirty ass, old dirty bastard. They under judgment for going on this journey because they wanted to be seen as privileged. They wanted to be with wealthy men. Didn't I just say that they wanted to be with wealthy men? So they all partnered up with this devil worshiping ass family to try and take me out by putting me in poverty and put me in my thoughts about this old dirty bastard that they hired to make me sick. They didn't get the message of concern that somebody was a thief and that he was pulling his own strings trying to take my destiny. The old dirty bastard that they all worked with. He was going to snake all of them in the end. I'm cracking up. Who's this rich girl? A main female was putting in work when it comes to this mature man. Or she was pulling strings for him. Hit a main man. A main female and a main male got some unexpected income, and they was expecting some great fortune from working with a mature man. They all a part of the same community. They all under judgment, or they was trying to get something out the courthouse, and it got them in despair. That they about to be in poverty for pulling these strings and putting in this work. For a main male in this mature woman to get a pathway. They didn't get the message of concern that things would change. with a main female discovering her gifts from them trying to make me sick. A wealthy man is doing something in the courthouse when it comes to all these people partnering up and saying that we was married so that they can get some money. In the distant horizon, somebody gonna get the message that they going to jail, and they gonna take themselves out when they find out they under judgment and that I'm innocent. Or somebody died, somebody sick, wealthy man, courthouse, courtship, marriage, they gonna get in the distant horizon, somebody get the message that they going to jail or that somebody in jail died, and that's his judgment because I'm innocent. That's a shame. Who this rich girl here? She going to jail for trying to take me out. That's her judgment. Because I'm innocent. And she was pulling all these strings, putting in all this work so that people would see her as privileged. Whole time she stole my man. Whole time she trying to steal my destiny. She wanted me. That's why she wanted me in poverty, so that they could steal. So she worked with all these people, was employing people to be false people around me. Working with this family. This family is the one who hired her to steal and to be a false person. She went on this journey to be false so that she could steal this great fortune. She thought that she was going to be an official person and get this sudden wealth from working with this mature man. At least that's what she was expecting, to be seen as high honor. And now she in despair because that ass is plastered all over. Do you believe in magic? My story time, telling y'all how I know these people tried to set me up and take me out and make me sick. The fuck, so that they can get some money. They all in despair because what they wanted for me is happening to them. And here I am standing in my motherfucking power. The fuck. Somebody going to jail for trying to take me out, or they finding out that they going to jail and they gonna commit suicide because they finding out they judgment. Let's get some more. Who's this? Matter of fact, who else came out here? We got the rich girl, guarded, and who this? Shouldn't have never trusted something. Tell me more about this rich girl and this karmic femme. Is this the same person or two different people? Gift from a wealthy man. Somebody got a gift from a wealthy man. They got a sickness from a wealthy man. Ooh, they wanted me to be sick from this wealthy man so that they can take my gifts, and it's a no. And I also don't got this package. That was a main female occupation is changing. What's the bad health? Karmic femme, bad health. Rich girl, bad health. They both sick. They ain't getting my gifts. Somebody job, somebody sick that they worked with this family. Somebody occupation is leading them to jail. They want to take themselves out. They under judgment for posing as a privileged lady. They in poverty and they in despair that they chose to be a false person to work with this community, thinking that these people was of high honor. They was expecting for a mature man to get this sudden wealth. Remember from saying that we were married. And they was all going to be official people and have great fortune. All these thieves. That's what they went on the journey to accomplish, working with this mature woman and this main male. So this is giving the mama-son duo, Honduras and Brandon. They all went down this pathway and didn't get the message that things would change when it comes to the main female. It's bad health for this family, or to everybody that worked with this family. And they concerned as fuck that they going to jail for working with this community, this group, this organization, this secret society. Somebody's job was to be my lover, and they was supposed to get a house, or that's how they was supposed to get some type of stability from pulling these strings. Now they concerned. 3333 on the clock because of my occupation. Things is changing. From me pulling these cards and exposing these hoes. They didn't get the message of concern that I would make it to my pathway regardless of what this main male and this mature woman had them thinking. Should have been quicker than that. Somebody's occupation was to put me in my thoughts from being my lover. He was a part of this group, the secret society. He was supposed to get a house from pulling these strings. He finding out that I'm chosen and that I'm innocent, and he getting the message in the distant future about some the people is getting the message about how he was supposed to get some money from marrying me and partnering up with these people to get something out the courthouse that a wealthy man left me. They wasn't expecting for me to discover my gifts. Now things is changing. They didn't get the message that I would make it to my destiny.